Deep, genuine respect is the silent blueprint of any truly meaningful connection. While attraction can spark instantly and affection can be loudly proclaimed, respect is a quiet, deliberate choice that reveals itself through consistent behavior over time. It is not something a man simply verbalizes. It is an internal standard that dictates how he treats your mind, protects your peace, and honors your autonomy when no one else is watching. Often, because this level of reverence is rooted in humility rather than performance, it remains a secret, manifesting not in grand, theatrical gestures, but in the subtle, unwavering ways he integrates you into his reality. When a man secretly holds you in the highest regard, his ego naturally steps aside to make room for your presence. You become a person of profound significance in his life, someone whose opinions carry weight, whose boundaries are sacred, and whose independence is actively celebrated rather than feared. This brand of respect goes far beyond mere politeness or infatuation. It is an acknowledgement of your equality, your intellect, and your value as a sovereign individual. It shows up in his willingness to be vulnerable, his fierce protection of your reputation in your absence, and his total investment in your personal growth and happiness. Understanding these behaviors is essential, because respect is the ultimate currency of emotional security. It transforms a fragile, superficial bond into an unshakable partnership, built on trust and mutual admiration. The following 15 indicators provide a comprehensive roadmap to recognizing this profound, unspoken esteem. When a man consistently demonstrates these actions, he isn't just showing that he cares for you, he is showing that he holds you in a place of sacred, non-negotiable honor within his heart. 1. He truly listens to your opinion before making major decisions. When a man deeply respects you, your perspective becomes a vital compass for his actions. He doesn't just nod along or politely tolerate your input. He actively seeks it out because he genuinely values your intellect and judgment. Whether he is navigating a career pivot, making a major financial commitment, or dealing with a complex personal dilemma, your viewpoint holds significant weight in his decision-making process. This behavior demonstrates that he views you as an equal partner whose wisdom can directly impact his life for the better. By integrating your thoughts into his choices, he shows that he trusts your vision just as much as his own, proving that his regard for you goes far beyond surface-level attraction and enters the realm of profound, enduring respect. 2. He remembers the small, seemingly insignificant details you mention. A man who respects you pays close attention to the nuances of your personality and the passing comments you make. He remembers your favorite childhood candy, the name of your first pet, or a specific goal you casually mentioned months ago. This level of retention isn't about having a flawless memory. It is a direct result of intentional, focused investment. When you speak, he is fully present, absorbing your words because everything that shapes your identity matters to him. Remembering these minor details proves that you have his undivided attention and that he treats your thoughts as valuable, data worth keeping. It shows a deep reverence for your individuality, highlighting that he genuinely cares about the intricate tapestry of who you are, even when the spotlight is completely off. 3. He respects your boundaries without testing or questioning them. True respect is rooted in a fundamental understanding of safety, comfort, and personal autonomy. When you establish a boundary, whether it relates to your physical space, your emotional limits, your time, or your values, a man who respects you accepts it instantly and completely. He never attempts to negotiate your rules, guilt-trip you into changing your mind, or subtly push the line to see how much he can get away with. Instead, he treats your boundaries as absolute and non-negotiable. This lack of pushback demonstrates that he prioritizes your comfort and peace of mind over his own immediate desires or ego. By honoring your limits without requiring a lengthy justification, he affirms that he views you as a sovereign individual whose choices deserve total protection and reverence. 4. He speaks highly of you to his friends and family when you aren't around. The ultimate test of respect is how someone speaks about you when you are completely out of earshot. When a man secretly holds you in high regard, your name is spoken with genuine pride and admiration in his social circles. He doesn't complain about you or diminish your achievements to look tough. Instead, he brags about your intelligence, your kindness, or your latest accomplishments to his friends and family. He builds a fortress around your reputation, ensuring that anyone who interacts with him knows exactly how incredible you are. This behavior reveals that his admiration for you is an intrinsic part of his reality, not a performance put on just to impress you. His public loyalty is a natural extension of his deep, internal esteem. He accepts your constructive criticism and reflects on it. It takes a profound level of respect for a man to lower his defenses and truly hear criticism from someone else. If you point out a flaw in his behavior or offer advice on how he can improve, his immediate reaction is reflection rather than anger or denial. Because he respects your character and your intentions, he doesn't view your feedback as a personal attack on his ego, but rather as a valuable opportunity for growth. He sits with your words, evaluates them honestly, and makes a conscious effort to adjust his behavior accordingly. This willingness to be vulnerable and accountable in your presence proves that he holds your standards in high regard and genuinely wants to be the best version of himself for you. 6. He values your time and is consistently punctual. When a man deeply respects you, he treats your time as a precious and finite resource, not something he can waste at his convenience. Being consistently punctual is his way of showing that your schedule, commitments, and life are just as important as his own. If unforeseen circumstances cause a delay, he will communicate proactively and sincerely apologize, rather than leaving you waiting in limbo. He structures his day to ensure he keeps his promises to you, proving that you are a genuine priority. This reliability demonstrates a profound lack of arrogance. He does not assume his agenda takes precedence over yours. By showing up when he says he will, he honors your presence and reinforces the fact that he views your time as a valuable gift he is grateful to receive. 7. He defends your honor and reputation even in your absence. A man who holds you in the highest regard becomes a fierce guardian of your name when you aren't around to defend yourself. If someone speaks lightly of you, misunderstands your intentions, or attempts to diminish your character, he will shut it down immediately and decisively. He does not tolerate gossip, crude jokes, or disrespectful commentary about you from anyone, including his closest friends or family members. Defending you in your absence requires courage and conviction, proving that his loyalty to you is absolute and not just a performance for your benefit. He builds a protective shield around your reputation, because harming you, even verbally, hurts him deeply. This unwavering public support is a clear declaration that he considers your honor a non-negotiable extension of his own. 8. He celebrates your successes without a hint of jealousy or insecurity. In a world where competition can subtly poison relationships, a man who respects you deeply is genuinely thrilled by your triumphs. When you achieve a goal, get a promotion, or master a new skill, he is your loudest cheerleader, celebrating your wins with pure, unadulterated joy. He doesn't feel diminished by your brilliance, nor does he attempt to overshadow your moment or make it about himself. His ego remains entirely secure because he views you as an equal partner, meaning your success is a victory for the team. He takes immense pride in your capabilities and wants the world to recognize your talent. By elevating you during your highest moments, he proves that he respects your individual ambition and genuinely wants to see you soar as high as possible. 9. He is genuinely vulnerable with you about his fears and shortcomings. For many men, tearing down emotional walls and exposing their inner weaknesses is the ultimate challenge. When a man is genuinely vulnerable with you, sharing his deepest fears, past failures, and current anxieties, it is a profound sign of respect. It means he respects your emotional intelligence and trusts you enough to know you won't use his confessions as ammunition against him. He doesn't feel the need to wear a mask of toxic masculinity or flawless perfection around you. He trusts your empathy and judgment completely. By letting you see his raw, unpolished self, he honors your capacity for compassion and understanding. This deep emotional transparency shows that he considers you a safe harbor and a true partner, capable of handling the weight of his reality. 10. He never pressures you into doing things you aren't comfortable with. A man who respects you will never use manipulation, guilt, or persistence to coerce you into violating your comfort zone, whether it concerns physical intimacy, financial choices, social situations, or personal beliefs. Your no is an absolute boundary that he accepts without attitude or resentment. He values your peace of mind and emotional safety far above his own temporary desires or convenience. Rather than making you feel bad for having limits, he goes out of his way to ensure you feel secure and supported in your choices. This total absence of pressure demonstrates a profound reverence for your autonomy. He wants you to participate in life with him out of genuine desire, not obligation, proving that his care for you is rooted in absolute respect for your free will. 11. He seeks your advice on matters that are important to him. When a man deeply respects you, he doesn't just view you as a romantic partner or a casual companion. He views you as an essential sounding board for his life. When he faces critical dilemmas, career choices, or personal conflicts, he actively approaches you to ask, "What do you think I should do?" This isn't a superficial gesture to make you feel included. He genuinely craves your insights because he holds your intellect, wisdom, and intuition in the highest regard. He values the way your mind works and trusts that your perspective will illuminate angles he might have completely missed on his own. By involving you in the blueprint of his life, he acknowledges that your guidance has the power to make him a wiser, more successful person. 12. He protects your privacy and keeps your secrets safe. A definitive hallmark of deep respect is the sacred preservation of your trust. When you share your vulnerabilities, embarrassing stories, or deeply personal secrets with him, they enter a vault that will never be open to outsiders. He would never use your private disclosures as casual gossip with his friends, nor would he weaponize them against you during a heated argument. He understands that your willingness to open up to him is a fragile gift, and he treats it with the utmost care. Protecting your privacy means he values your dignity and emotional safety above all else. Because he honors the sanctity of your private bond, you can rest assured that your rawest truths are entirely secure with him, proving his loyalty is absolute. 13. He gives you space and supports your independence. A man who respects you recognizes that you are a complete, sovereign individual with a life that exists outside of him. He never exhibits needy, controlling, or possessive behaviors that attempt to suffocate your personal freedom. Instead, he encourages you to spend time with your friends, pursue your hobbies, and enjoy moments of solitude. He doesn't view your independence as a threat to the relationship. Rather, he respects the fact that you have your own identity to nurture. When you need space to recharge or focus on your own goals, he steps back gracefully and supportively. This behavior demonstrates that his connection to you is built on healthy admiration rather than toxic dependency, showing he respects your right to grow as an individual. 14. He apologizes sincerely and changes his behavior when he is wrong. It takes a high level of respect for a man to set his pride aside, swallow his ego, and deliver a genuine apology. When he makes a mistake that hurts you, he doesn't offer hollow excuses, shift the blame onto you, or minimize your feelings. Instead, he looks you in the eye, takes full accountability for his actions, and expresses sincere remorse. More importantly, his apology is backed by a visible, long-term shift in his behavior. He actively works to correct his flaws, because the thought of losing your respect or causing you pain is entirely unacceptable to him. By prioritizing your feelings over his desire to be right, he proves that preserving the integrity of your bond matters far more than shielding his own ego. 15. He treats your goals, passions, and ambitions with total seriousness. A man who holds you in high esteem will never belittle your dreams or treat your hobbies as silly, trivial distractions. Whether you are aiming for a corporate executive suite, writing a novel, or learning a new craft, he treats your ambitions with the exact same seriousness that he treats his own. He listens intently when you discuss your progress, helps you brainstorm solutions to obstacles, and provides tangible support to help you succeed. He wants to see you fulfilled and actualized in every area of your life. By validating your passions and actively encouraging your drive, he demonstrates a profound respect for your potential, proving that he is truly invested in seeing you become the most powerful version of yourself.